distinguished guests, and dear friends. Good day. While the year 2020 marks the 75th anniversary of the United Nations, the world now is in chaos due to the unprecedented crisis, which has not only threatened humanity's health, but also caused a serious economic downturn and social turmoil. The global pandemic reminds humans that it is time to change, and that close cooperation between nations and between regions is required so that we can overcome the challenges brought forth by COVID-19 and solve the problems together. This has to do with many pressing problems, such as how quickly the world can recover, whether we can achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, and how we can cope with climate crisis, pandemics, new forms of violence, and fast technological and demographic changes. The Charter of the United Nations, the founding document of the United Nations, was signed in San Francisco on June 26, 1945, and took effect on October 24th in the same year. The Charter codifies the responsibilities, rights, and obligations of the UN member states, and it also outlines principles for handling international relations, global security, and economic and social development, as well as for maintaining world peace and security. In this century, humanity is at a critical juncture where its continued existence is in jeopardy, be it the issue of peace, security, climate change, sustainable development, human rights, arms reduction, terrorism, humanitarianism, health emergency, gender equality, governance, or food production. The United Nations needs to work together with all nations, civil society, as well as experts and scholars in all fields for solutions and actions. Obeying the UN Charter and upholding the prestige of the United Nations is each member state's responsibility. Solidarity is urgently needed for global sustainability and humanity's survival. This is a very challenging year for the United Nations. This global health crisis also brings opportunities to change the world. At this critical moment, the world needs to stay united. Although there are many challenges, we still need to remain hopeful. Now it is time for global citizens to take collective actions for peace, and the awakening of conscience in every individual is even more crucial. Conscience will guide us onto the right path. Humanity's health and safety, as well as global sustainability, depend on whether people follow the guidance of their conscience. Now more than ever, we need to have global dialogues and take effective actions together. The world is facing a once-in-a-century turbulence. We are all connected, and no country can single-handedly deal with the current outbreak, and no nation can return to a self-enclosed state. A crisis can become an opportunity for change. We hope that the whole world will work together to create more opportunities, resolve crises, pursue win-win situations, and realize the common vision of world peace. The United Nations, which emerged from the ashes and rubble of World War II, aims to maintain peace, dignity, and equality on earth. The best way to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the founding of the United Nations is to review the spirit of the UN Charter and put it into practice. Every country needs to remember the purpose of the Charter and realize its mission and vision. Uphold justice, obey international law, take effective action, and pursue harmony and inclusion. To stay safe, each nation needs to take conscience-driven actions, respect one another, find common ground, build mutual trust for mutual benefits, and enhance equality and cooperation. Nations around the world are encouraged to resolve differences and work together for a peaceful, harmonious, and secure environment through dialogue and negotiation. What is past is past. Global citizens need to work together for a brighter future. We need to bravely face ourselves and create a truly meaningful life for ourselves. We hope that the conscience in everyone will become awakened and that people will self-reflect, listen to their conscience, and replace hatred and conflict with love and inclusion. We also hope that attaining a pure and selfless heart on the path to truth will be a goal for the people of the world as they pursue physical, mental, and spiritual improvement. Power, fame, wealth, and social status cannot ensure a healthy and safe future for humanity or other living things. The clock is counting down. Let's work together to implement the objectives and principles of the UN Charter. The current situation may look complicated, but never give up on our dreams. The ideals are lofty, but never give up on the pursuit of justice and fairness. Let's strive for the sustainable development of the earth, our common home. We hope that we will soon return to a peaceful world where there is no pain, no fear, no war, and no suffering. Dr. Tao-Tze, President of the Federation of World Peace and Love, June 26, 2020.